at the Rockets' opening lineup. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Amen Thompson out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Durant in at the small forward. And for the Nuggets, Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. And it's Johnson in at the 3, the small forward. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
VanVleet against Murray. To the middle. Here's Jokic. And no good. Good D by Şengün. VanVleet against Murray. VanVleet left side. Johnson against Smith. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Thompson. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Denver. Now let's find out what head coach David Adelman had to say. Allie LaForce.
We talked about how Alperen Şengün can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game. And if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware. He is the engine of this offense.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now here's VanVleet. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Aaron Gordon.
And the defense is all over VanVleet inside. But he sticks with it and wins a trip to the line for his efforts.
Houston shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. First one falls for him.
And the big X factor VanVleet brings to the team is leadership. He's very talented at setting a good tone out on the floor and organizing his guys.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Gordon outside. Pass to Brown. On the wing, Murray. Here's Jokic. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And coach, a 3-time league MVP, Nikola Jokic joining Moses Malone, Larry Bird, and Magic Johnson. What a list.
Yeah, that's not a bad list at all, Brian. But what stands out beyond Jokic's skill set is the consistency that he produces with every night.
And everybody around him instantly gets better when they play with Jokic.
They love playing with him.
The free throw drops for Jokic. And coach, such a unique player, multiple-time MVP Nikola Jokic. How do you defend this guy?
Well, Brian, if I knew that, everybody in the league would be trying to hire me, because no one has found an answer for Nikola Jokic. He can just beat you in so many ways. If you're going to double team him, he's going to create wide open shots and even layups for his teammates. If you're going to leave him single covered, he's going to score. There's nothing this guy can't do on a basketball court.
To the inside. Smith outside. Thompson scanning the floor. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And you see the tight handles from Thompson. He can break defenders down in pick and roll, ISO, you name it.
Pass to Jokic. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Johnson set it up with a fake, but it's offline. Houston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Gordon with a steal. Down low. Back to Murray. Puts up a 3. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
Terrific up-tempo play by Murray. Gets the ball, and moments later, he has a shot up.
Thompson outside. Back to VanVleet. Inside. And it's slammed in by Durant.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Jokic against Şengün. Jokic passes to Murray. And here's Johnson. Outside Murray. Pass to Gordon. Here's Jokic. Defended by Şengün. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Such a clever player. Jokic is adept at using his body to get these shooting fouls.
And this is his second and third free throws tonight.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
And he makes the first. Will stand in the highly competitive West. The Denver Nuggets continue to distinguish themselves.
Well, Brian, they are unquestionably a top team in their conference, and they're proof that smart front office decisions and patience really pays off in the long run.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Houston. And Jokic drops them both. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Van Vliet outside. Shots blocked. And he's able to get it back. 4 on the clock. Another shot. The rebound by Murray. The Nuggets trail. Brown passes to Murray. Here's Jokic. Back to Murray. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Coach, another guy that symbolizes the rise of Canadian basketball, Jamal Murray. What an impact he's making.
Yeah, Brian, and I'd say even more than just making an impact. This Canadian guard can actually carry an offense on his own at times.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. Well, Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, B.A., because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1.
You know, I just love the moxie Murray has to his game. He's so fast and supremely confident.
Smith passes to Thompson. Now here's Capella. From 12 feet, and it's Thompson that time on the assist by Capella.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Murray passes to Jokic. Pass to Johnson. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Oh, man, I mean, the passing from Jokic is off the charts. Gave his man just a great look.
On the wing, Thompson. To the paint. The kick to Durant. And here's Van Vliet. For 3. Van Vliet missing again. Offensive board. And another shot. And it's Denver with a rebound.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall, You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul, and you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Gordon, the pass to Johnson. Inside. The fadeaway. Rebound by Van Vliet. And so it's Van Vliet with it. He brings it up for Houston. They trail by 1. You know, Grant and Van Vliet, they've got a guy who's been through everything in this league.
Yeah, B.A. Van Vliet's seen it all. He's won a championship. He's been in the All-Star game. He's been on a last-place team. No wonder nothing seems to faze him.
Houston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The first free throw is good. Will stand. Perhaps the best home court advantage in the league is right here in Denver, a mile above sea level.
And Brian, they don't let you forget it. Everywhere you go, you see signs, 5,280. Sometimes they even have it on their uniforms, on the court, on signs in the locker room. They want you to know that you're at elevation and it's going to be difficult.
Fatigue is always a factor in Denver. And here's Murray. He's got 5. Jokic passes to Brown. To the middle. Stolen by Capella. Here's Smith. Ooh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, so smart to go to a shooter to finish the fast break. And coach has to like seeing Smith hustle to complete the play.
Murray passes to Johnson. Now Valanciunas. Jokic the screen. Valanciunas passes to Jokic. It's hauled in by Houston.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Yeah, at the offensive end, more often than not, you'll find Capella at the rim.
So it's Denver now. After the basket by Houston, the 3 from Valanciunas. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists in the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Nuggets on D. Trailing by 2. And he's going for the oop here. Here's Brown, defended by Thompson. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Such a powerfully built man. I mean, Jokic seems to just brush off the foul from the opposition.
He's made all of his free throws to this point. 3 of 3.
What's up?
The Rockets have got half their attempts to go, 6 of 12. Van Vliet, the pass to Thompson. The kick out to Van Vliet. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Van Vliet's got 7.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Now here's Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Murray. Over Van Vliet. And it's rejected.
I mean, that was pure hustle by Van Vliet, giving his all to influence the shot and swat it away.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, Kevin Durant steadily climbing up the top 10 of the all-time scoring list. He said, I've been in the league for half of my life now. It's a blessing to be playing on this platform and doing what I love to do. I just want to continue to keep putting in good work and keep adding to what I already did.
One of the greats, Allie. Thank you. And he knocks down the first one. Houston making some changes. Finney-Smith comes in for Capella, and Holiday subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. And both free throws good for Durant.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Outside Murray. Pass to Jokic. Jokic is doubled. Now Valanciunas. Johnson on the wing. Over Finney-Smith. And again, Denver no good.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Smith. Durant's got 6.
And KD getting to his spot there. He thrives in the mid-range.
Jokic passes to Brown. Here's Valanciunas. Pass to Johnson. Back to Valanciunas. Murray from outside. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Houston leading by 6. Fires the 3. No luck on that one. Here's Brown. He's scoreless. Pass to Murray. Valanciunas with it. He's covered by Holiday. Valanciunas, good.
I like it. An old school 5. Jonas primarily does his scoring close in.
Outside Finney-Smith. Thompson outside. Here's Durant. Beyond the arc. Durant with another miss. Here's Brown. Outside Johnson. Pass to Jokic. Now Murray. Jokic controls the rebound and the putback.
And he's just slippery down there. I mean, Jokic makes gaining position look so easy.
Murray against Holiday. Out to the wing. Here's Smith. Rebounded by Denver. There's 1:34 left to play in the first. Murray with it. Started now by Holiday. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, just forcing his way to the rim. Murray knew his fate going in there and got rewarded with a foul.
All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Houston?
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
The first one falls. A different look for Denver. Watson, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Brown comes in for Johnson. And Hardaway is subbed in for Brown. And a change for the Rockets. Shepherd, he's checked in for Thompson. No good on the second free throw. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Smith. Watson with a rebound.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Pass to Murray. Outside Watson. Brown with a screen. Watson passes to Valanciunas. Now here's Hardaway. Shoots over Shepherd. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I mean, with his height and size, stopping Valanciunas just isn't an option sometimes. What a jam.
Now here's Durant. 6 points for him. Here's Shepherd. Smith inside. Valanciunas covering. Smith no good. Now here's Hardaway. Guarded closely. Murray is doubled. A nice shot by Watson. And now a 4-point Nugget lead.
The combo guard, Murray, capable of hurting you with his scoring as well as with his passing.
Outside Holiday. 26 seconds left in the opening quarter. Nice shot by Durant.
Oh my, the air is thin from out there, but I tell you what, he's got deep range.
Here's Murray. And he makes it. Murray's got 8.
So much passion from Murray on that play. I mean, he comes up against solid defense, but he just wants it more.
Durant with it. He can't hit that time. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Nuggets on top, up by 3. We've got more in store for you right after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, they keep finding ways to get to the free throw line. The defense is being overly aggressive, and they're baiting them into fouls.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
Stan, you were a longtime coach in the NBA, one of the most demanding jobs on the planet. Just how much is required time-wise from an NBA coach?
Well, it's a lot of time. I mean, it's all day, every day, 7 days a week in season. But look, let's put it in perspective. It's not like we're out there running a jackyard.
Now that's a visual I'd like to see from you, Coach. So the Rockets 5 now. Van Vliet and Shepherd, they're the guards. Kevin Durant is out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward position. Here's Van Vliet after the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. Şengün, a screen on Murray. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. They grab their own miss. For 3, Durant. That shot is off. Denver leading by 3. Here's Hardaway. Kevin Durant with a rebound. The Rockets have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Shepherd. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Grant, soft touch, but hard nose. That's Reed Shepherd.
Yeah, B.A. His shooting alone makes him a pro. But his tenacity, toughness, and commitment to his overall game give him a chance to make him a star.
First free throw is good. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Eason's checked in. so hits one and misses one at the line. Denver in the lead. Brown finds Valanciunas. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Gordon with the big finish.
Oh, this is Gordon at his best. Flying through the air and hammering home alley-oops with a little style.
Van Vliet on the wing. And stolen by Murray. Back come the Nuggets on the run. And another basket for Denver. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Shepherd. Eason, a screen on Hardaway. Here's Shepherd. Oh, drains the 19-footer. And so Murray will bring it up for Denver. They lead by 4. Outside, Brown. Gordon down low. Finney-Smith's there. Gordon can't hit. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Ooh, stolen by Murray. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Gordon. Coach, it's interesting to watch the career path of Aaron Gordon. He's gone from one role in his previous stop, then he arrives to the Nuggets in a completely different role there.
Yeah, Brian, he's become more of a third or fourth guy, and he's embraced the change. Everybody wants to be that number 1 or number 2 guy, but you've got to play a role to be a winner in this league.
And it's resulted in championships.
It sure has.
And that one misses.
And talking about Gordon, just a freak athlete and ferocious dunker, a valuable role player on this team.
A different look for Denver. Nikola Jokic is checked in for Valanciunas. Johnson comes in for Brown. And Brown subbed in for Hardaway. Thompson, he's checked in for Houston. And he's good on the second. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Finney-Smith passes to Thompson. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And that one misses. All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in a lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys, but now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. And he drops the first. Both good from the line that time. So it's Denver now. And here's Murray. 10 points for him. Pass to Johnson. Gordon outside. Fires from deep. And again, it's Denver missing. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Finney-Smith. And here is Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Şengün, the screen. Shot from the wing. No, he's made 3, missed 2 now.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Pass to Jokic. And here's Gordon from the arc. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got 4 assists in the game.
Nice work by Gordon, stretching the floor, opening things up with his range.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, the Denver Nuggets are building for the long haul. Their philosophy has been to draft polished prospects and then develop them into contributors. They look for 4 qualities: basketball IQ, character, positional size, and absence of skill deficiencies. Brian, the track record has been strong.
It really has. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Murray. Here's Johnson. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 4 rebounds in the game. Thompson outside. To the inside. And Şengün throw it down. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Now here's Gordon. Give him 8 points now. Brown passes to Johnson. Now here's Gordon. Launches it. That shot off.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Pass to Thompson. Van Vliet outside. The 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Outside Johnson. It's Jokic, high post. Shoots over Şengün. And there's Jokic on the assist by Johnson. Jokic has got 12 points in the game. Houston has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Finney-Smith, a screen. Eason against Johnson. Eason inside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
It's his first trip to the line. the first one at the line is good. And Stan, you got into coaching right after college. When did you know you wanted to be a coach?
Ryan, that's easy. As soon as I figured out that I didn't have much of a future as a player, I knew I wanted to stay involved in the game. I wanted to coach.
And Houston making a change here. Capella's checked in. Eason hits them both. Now Jokic. 12 points for him. Pass to Gordon. Johnson with it to the left wing. There's the screen by Johnson. Here's Jokic. No stopping Jokic in the paint.
And this is how powerful Jokic is, able to still score despite the contact.
Outside Eason. Capella, screen on Johnson. Lets it go from deep. Dives for it, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Şengün. Now here's Murray. He's got 10. Pass to Jokic. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Capella.
That's a big man down there. I mean, when Jokic gets ideal positioning inside, he uses his size to draw contact.
So far, he's made all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. Strawther's checked in for the Nuggets. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Holiday's checked in for Van Vliet. And Jokic drops them both. Rockets trail by 3. Şengün passes to Capella. Thompson outside. Screen by Capella. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. Oh, misses the dunk.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
Strawther. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got 5 assists in the game. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Inside. And Şengün throw it down.
Nice find by Thompson. Now, good to see him sharing the ball like this.
Denver leading by 4. Jokic with it. 16 points for him. Here's Strawther. 3-pointer off the mark. The Rockets have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Holiday finds Thompson. To the middle. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Eason. Here's Capella. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Here's Strawther. Lets it fly. And again, it's Denver missing.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, he just couldn't get it done. For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Pass to Strawther. Eason against Johnson. Murray looking around. Here's Jokic. Just 5 to shoot. For 3, Gordon. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Eason inside. Covered by Johnson. Holiday against Murray. Knocks down the first one. A different look for Denver. Watson, he's checked in for JOKIC. And Hardaway subbed in for Murray. Smith, he's checked in for Houston. Kevin Durant comes in for Eason. That one's no good. Nuggets trail by 3. Pass to Johnson to snap the cold streak. It's hauled in by Houston. Durant's got 4 rebounds in the game. When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
And Denver making a change here. Brown's checked in. Denver is shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Out to the right wing. Pass to Gordon. Now here's Watson, covered by Smith. A nice shot by Watson. Watson's got 6 points.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Houston has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Here's Durant, and it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. 11 points in the game.
Durant just going to work inside, outsmarting the defense and getting the close-range look.
Gordon, the pass to Hardaway. From the wing, and that one's good. Hardaway's got his first bucket in this one.
Nice job to recognize the lack of D in that medium range area.
Outside Durant. Smith outside. Here's Şengün. Hardaway grabs the board. Denver's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Up top, Brown. Up top, Gordon. Give him 8. Pass to Hardaway. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got rebound number 8 now. Gordon with a steal. Brown with it. Guarded now by Holiday. Here's Strother. And that misses. That would have put him up. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for Houston. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Holiday. Pass to Şengün. Clock at 6. Smith outside for 3. Here's Thompson. Houston with another miss.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Alperen Şengün, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Houston Rockets. Piling up the numbers that quarter. Already, he's got a double-double. We'll be right back after this word. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Reminds me of the good old days. Feed it to the big and let him work.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. And it's Johnson in at the three. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Şengün, no good. The Nuggets trail. Outside Murray for the lead. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got 6 assists now in the game. The Rockets shooting it well, almost 50% from the floor. Van Vliet, the pass to Thompson, to the paint. Here's Şengün, and Şengün throw it down. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Here's Murray. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And the intensity Murray plays with is impressive. Excellent work forcing the issue and drawing the contact.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in this game. And he drops it first. And Murray drops them both. The Rockets trail. Şengün finds Smith. For 3, Durant. At the arc. KD drains it.
On the catch and shoot, Durant is so effective. You have to run him off his shot.
Outside Johnson. Here's Brown, defended by Thompson. Jokic passes to Gordon. The kick out to Johnson. Thompson with a steal. In transition, here they come. Knocked away. Denver's got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Outside Murray. Pass to Brown. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. The Rockets have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And here's Smith. Now Şengün. Over Murray. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And now a 4-point Rocket lead. Johnson on the wing. Back to Murray. Murray against Van Vliet. Over to the left wing. Şengün passes to Smith. Thompson right side. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Thompson's got 10 points.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Pass to Gordon. Now Jokic, defended by Şengün. They need this. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. The Rockets lead by 6. Right around 3 minutes into this second half.
And just a prolific score. Defenders have no choice but to plaster themselves to KD.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here.
Shooting 2.
Free throws good from Durant. And both free throws good for Durant. Nuggets trail by 8. Outside Murray. To the inside. Here's Jokic. Good D by Şengün. For Houston, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Durant inside. Johnson on him. Van Vliet scanning the floor. Shot clock at 6. Uses the glass on the layup. 12 points for him.
And they're playing rock-solid basketball right now. Really starting to see that lead grow.
Well, that third quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final quarter.
Now a timeout called by Denver. Finney-Smith checked in for Smith. Gordon, the pass to Johnson. And here's Jokic, defended by Şengün. To stop the drought. Oh, what a play. Just palms the block. Pass to Van Vliet. Back to Thompson. Now here's Şengün from deep. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Şengün's got 7 now in this quarter.
Already an intelligent playmaker, Thompson moves the ball well for a rookie.
Gordon outside. Here's Jokic, defended by Şengün. Back to Jokic. 6 to shoot. Over Van Vliet. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Jokic has got 18 points in the game.
You can tell Jokic has a good sense for the floor, using the pick and roll to get free for a shot.
Here's Thompson. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Houston?
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
Yeah, another thing, this offense came in aggressive, driving into the lane, forcing the defense to try to adjust. So far, the defense hasn't had enough of an answer.
The first one falls. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Şengün passes to Thompson. For 3, Durant. And Şengün throw it down.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope.
Timeout called, the Nuggets. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Watson, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Nuggets trail by 14. Here's Murray. 15 points in the game. Deflects the pass. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And that kind of contact isn't going to stop Van Vliet, showing some muscle finishing on the defense.
So far, he's made all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
One shot.
free throw good from Van Vliet. And it's Murray with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. 17-point game. Jacks up a three. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
I call Jamal Murray a scoring guard. He's on this team to provide points, and he's certainly doing that tonight.
Thompson outside. Pass to Şengün. The three is up. The shot off that time. Denver has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Here's Brown. Outside Murray. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Houston. 17 points was their biggest margin. For 3, Durant. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 5th assist in this one.
Yeah, smooth and focused. KD is so polished, so prolific.
Now here's Murray. 18 points for him. Outside Johnson. Pass to Gordon. Now Watson. Stolen by Thompson. This one for 3. Can't get it to go. Shooting 6 for 12 from the field now. Right side Johnson. The 3 ball. Knocks it down from distance. Johnson's got 5 now.
With all the attention that Murray gets, smart by Jamal to dish it on that play.
Well, Coach, there's an interesting story about Watson's draft experience.
Yeah, the story is, Brian, that the Nuggets were willing to trade to move up to get him. That's how much they thought of him. They weren't able to do that, but they were able to get him with the final pick of the first round anyway.
Just goes to show you how important scouting is.
And luck.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce to see how Nikola JOKIC is doing. Allie.
Guys, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Denver. A bruised tailbone is what he's saying. Nothing too serious, but definitely a pain in the you-know-what.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Always on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Even with the advancements in strength training, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 15. Here's Finney-Smith. Knocks down the long J. And the Rockets lead by 19.
Yeah, no question Van Vliet was going to find his man. He has excellent court vision.
Denver calls timeout. One of the stories here, Alperen Şengün getting it done today.
Well, he's having his way inside, so they've got to figure it out. Time to talk it over.
For the Nuggets, Brown, he's checked in for Johnson. Hardaway comes in for Brown. And Strawther subbed in for Murray. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Rockets. Shepard comes in for Thompson. Here's Strawther, pass to Gordon. It's Brown on the wing. And he's going for the lob! And stolen by Durant. The 3 is up. They get it back on the wing, Finney-Smith. Van Vliet outside. Clock at 6. Outside Durant. And a miss there on the triple.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Watson. Here's Strawther. Inside. Here's Gordon. Capella with a rebound. Houston leading by 19. Van Vliet with it. Defended by Watson. Double team on Van Vliet. Durant for 3. That one no good. Denver's gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Here's Strawther. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Gordon outside. It's Brown on the wing, guarded by Durant. Oh, denied by Durant.
And for all the attention his offense gets, never question Durant's ability at the defensive end.
Down low. Here's Capella. The kick to Durant. Finney-Smith passes to Durant. Hits a three-pointer. Durant's got 13 in the second half.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Well, the vertical Gordon has is phenomenal. So why settle for the layup when you can just slam it down?
Pass to Shepherd. Van Vliet with a screen on Hardaway. Back to Van Vliet. Outside Durant. From downtown. Gordon pulls it in. Gordon's got 4 rebounds in the game. Nuggets trail by 20. Outside Hardaway. And rejected. And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Holiday's checked in for the Rockets. A minute 39 left in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Brown. It's hauled in by Houston. Durant's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside Finney-Smith. Outside Holiday. Pass to Capella. Outside Durant. And here's Shepherd for 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Refusing to give up on the glass, Capella truly works for his rebounds.
Outside, Brown. Hardaway with it. And there's the lob. And Gordon with the big finish.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Outside Holiday.
Pick coming.
Back to Durant. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Aaron Gordon.
Courageous play inside by Durant, just absorbing the foul and still putting up the shot.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Shooting 2.
Free throws good from Durant. Jokic is checked in for Gordon. So he gets them both. Here's Strawther. Outside Watson. Here's Hardaway. Oh, he sticks that one from 20 feet.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Here's Shepherd. 12 seconds left in the third quarter. Rejected by Jokic. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And so it's the Houston Rockets ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. Call off the Dogs. They've been completely dominant. We're headed for a blowout. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Jabari Smith out there with Kevin Durant. Then it's Aaron Holiday. Then it's Thompson. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3.
And this is a tricky move by Murray, getting the defense off balance and drawing the foul.
That free throw misses. And the Rockets making a change here. Şengün's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Houston leading by 19. Outside Holiday. Şengün, a screen on Murray. And Holiday, here we go. Here's Şengün. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Şengün's got 12 points here in the second half.
The defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
Holiday against Murray. Outside Johnson. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Holiday passes to Smith. That shot, no good. Johnson with the defensive effort. And the Nuggets shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Pass to Murray. Fires it from 18. The Rockets pull it in. To the middle. Smith inside. Covered by Johnson. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Van Vliet's checked in for Holiday. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Here's Jokic. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. The free throw drops for Jokic. Aaron Gordon's checked in for Denver. And Jokic drops them both. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Van Vliet, the pass to Finney Smith. Smith with a screen on Gordon. Pass to Smith. Now here's Şengün, covered by Jokic. 5 on the clock. Houston with another miss. Nuggets trail by 20. Now Murray. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. And here's Johnson. Launches a three. And again, it's Denver missing. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Thompson. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And stolen by Jokic. Johnson with it. Here's Brown, defended by Thompson. Gordon against Smith. Jokic with it. Şengün with a steal. Pass to Finney-Smith. To the paint. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out. The Nuggets making a switch here. Watson's checked in.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Smith.
You gotta like how energetic Jabari Smith is. A young guy who is fired up and ready to prove to the entire league just how good he can be.
And he can't hit the second. Nuggets trail by 21. Outside Watson from the arc. It's hauled in by Houston. Smith's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The Rockets have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's Thompson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I like how Thompson put pressure on the D, taking it strong near the hole.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. So it's Denver now. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Pass to Brown. On the wing, Murray, guarded by Van Vliet. Got a hand on it. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Şengün, a screen on Murray. Here's Van Vliet. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
Are you serious? I mean, he made the defender look silly right there. Just an epic move.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Johnson. On the wing, Murray. Stolen by Van Vliet. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. Now Finney-Smith. Şengün with it. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Nikola Jokic.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And a new group getting ready for the Nuggets. Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Nikola Jokic. Holmes comes in for Johnson. Bates is checked in for Brown. And it's Pickett in for Murray. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Rockets. Eason comes in for Finney-Smith. And the second free throw is good. Now a timeout called by Denver.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
The Nuggets have got nothing to fall in this fourth quarter. 0 of 5. Pickett passes to Bates. There's the three. And that one's good. Pickett.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now here's Thompson. Here's Şengün. Pulls in another board. And he hauls in his 20th rebound.
Oh, just dominating the glass.
Here's Pickett. Holmes, a screen on Van Vliet. Here's Pickett. Soft touch off the glass. Pickett's got 5 points in the quarter. And Van Vliet has got the ball here for the Rockets. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Fires the three. He drops it from range.
And when Van Vliet kicks it up a notch, get out of his way. Keep letting him do his thing.
Pass to Valanciunas. Left side Watson. Here's Bates. Back to Watson. Shot clock at 6. Şengün against Valanciunas, and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Strawther's checked in for Bates. Houston has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. Back to Van Vliet. Three-pointer. He's off on that one. Denver has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Pass to Pickett. Now Valanciunas, guarded by Capella. To the inside. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Great find, leading his teammate right to the bucket.
The Rockets have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Pass to Şengün. Capella against Valanciunas. Now here's Van Vliet from behind the arc. That's another board. This kind of effort is amazing.
Simply put, he will not be denied. And I respect the strategy. Despite the sizable lead, you got to stay in attack mode.
Yeah, you got to keep going at him. You don't want to leave any hope for a comeback.
And a new group getting ready for the Nuggets. Nikola JOKIC is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Johnson comes in for Holmes. Brown, he's checked in for Watson. And Murray subbed in for Pickett. Finney-Smith's checked in for Houston. Kevin Durant comes in for Eason.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. The Nuggets have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Pass to JOKIC. The kick out to Johnson. That falls. Nice feed from JOKIC. JOKIC has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Thompson outside. And here's Durant. Shot from the low post is good. Durant's got 28.
Just an aggressive inside play from Durant, pushing past the contact to get a shot.
Pass to Strother. Kick out to Brown. Outside Murray. Clock at 6. Johnson for 3. And another 3 for Denver.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Şengün, a screen on Murray. The kick to Durant. Here's the 3. Fires in the triple. Durant's got 31 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Strother. Lets the 3 fly. Durant pulls it in.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
JOKIC finds Brown. Here's Strother, defended by Thompson. Now JOKIC. Over Finney-Smith. And it's JOKIC missing. Houston has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Here's Finney-Smith. Nikola JOKIC grabs the miss.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
Connects on the foul line jumper. JOKIC has gotten 4 this quarter.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense. It's all about getting buckets, no distractions.
JOKIC passes to Brown. Here's Strother, defended by Thompson. Here's Strother. Pass to Murray. Thompson with some nice D. And here's Van Vliet. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Thompson outside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The sheer size of Thompson makes it difficult for defenders to match up well against him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. A different look for Denver. Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for JOKIC. Watson comes in for Johnson. And Tim Hardaway subbed in for Murray. Good on the second one. And here's Hardaway. Pass to Brown. Here's Valanciunas. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
More of a traditional center. Jonas Valanciunas can dominate the glass and capable of a double-double on any given night.
First free throw is good. Holiday's checked in for Houston. And he makes both free throws. 1:52 left in the final quarter. Back to Durant. From outside the arc, hits the trifecta. Durant's got 36 points.
Proof that Durant can strike from anywhere, flexing his range with a deep three.
Inside. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
The sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Rockets.
Free throws were a major factor tonight.
It's nice to get a lot of shots at the line, but then you need to convert them. They did that, and it paved their way to a win.
And what a huge performance it was for Alperen Şengün.
Well, you know, his work on the glass was a key factor, helping to turn the tide as far as the possession game, and so often that's the difference.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Durant. Denver has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. It's Brown on the wing. Oh, it's stolen by Eason. 1:02 left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Durant. Takes a 3. Denver grabs the miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Outside, Brown. Here's Valanciunas. Outside, Watson. 5 to shoot. Down low. Stolen by Capella. 29 seconds left in the game. Eason finds Durant. Here's Shepherd. Screen by Eason. The 3. And that's good. Shepherd for 3.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Here's Strawther. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Fred, no surprise, a great defensive showing tonight. What is it that makes this team so suffocating at that end of the...
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.